Let's try and understand the trade setup as well for this morning. And we've got Nooresh joining in. Nooresh, hi. Morning. Good to have you on the show. We managed to resurrect quite nicely, Nooresh, from the lows yesterday, but then gave up our gains, closed in flat. It was clear a tug of war between the bulls and the bears. Who do you think is going to win today?
I think we are still stuck into the same band. We'll keep seeing such moves wherein the range gets smaller and smaller. We've seen that correction which was needed. There was a 3-day gap down where we fell quickly from 25,000 all the way down to almost 24,000, a little lower. And now we get into a consolidation mode. So we'll see such very small ranges, 100, 150 pointer Nifty moves for the next few sessions at least, or maybe for a couple of weeks, wherein we get into a consolidation mode, which is where 24,000 on the downside and 24,750 on the upside. So this should be the range going forward. The gap would continue to be a resistance and the recent lows to be a support. So we could see this one day up, one day down, consolidation to continue on the indices. And at the same time, if you look at Bank Nifty, the Bank Nifty has come down, say the Nifty is at say 24,300 levels, the Bank Nifty equivalent is at 22,500 levels because it is back below the exit poll prices. So in that case, we don't have a lot of downside even on the Bank Nifty. That makes it a structural consolidation across all the indices. And in the same period, we could see some sector rotations, but they would be very few going forward.
All right, let's also find out what, bring on board Kunal Bothra as well, who's joining in. And Kunal, let's get in a sense from you as to how you're reading into the market action. Yesterday, we failed to hold on to those gains. We ended flat, but we're categorizing it as in the midst of what is going on. It's a fairly decent market and we'll take it, positively.
Yeah, you can take it positively, but I think there's no movement on the indices as such. I think it's just 400, 450 odd point range for the index. We've been testing this level I think 3-4 times in the last 5-6 days of this consolidation with no major change in terms of the sector trends or any kind of an indication from large cap names that we could be heading towards a breakout or a breakdown. Now the global markets, looking at the way the global markets are panning out and the trends for many of the global indices, it looks like that many of the global markets are on the verge of coming back towards a 50% retracement of that sharp correction which had happened previous week for these indices. But I think for our markets, we still have to cross about that 24,500 mark. The only good part about the markets over the last couple of days of this consolidation is that the market breadth is opening up quite well. There are a lot many stocks on the mid caps and tier to large cap names which are showing some signs of follow through price action. Even though there is no major change in data on the indices front, whether it's in terms of the open interest, both for the Nifty as well as for the Bank Nifty. So I think on the back of the recent market movement and the indices movement as well as the market structure, we would probably expect that this consolidation may continue, but however, I think there could be a higher chance that we may at least attempt towards the 24,500 mark in the next couple of days.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.